craziness that I put up with every day. It's wonderful.
After Halloween Horror Nights opening night, and we are at Islands of Adventure
with dry shoes.
With dryer shoes. I sat there forever with the hair dryer, just like, please dry. We're gonna have a fun day, just gonna hang out. We have an Unmasking the Horror tour.
Yeah.
And all kinds of fun stuff, and we're here with some friends, so it's just gonna be, a good day.
A good day and a good night.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and it's your last night.
I know.
I miss you. Okay, let's go have an adventure. All right, we're almost there to check in for our Unmasking the Horror, behind the screams, Unmasking the Horror
You'll
tour.
get it one of these days.
I keep like flipping it around. You do. Anyway, I'm so excited. We're gonna go see behind the scenes on 3 different houses, and I'm so excited. I love these things. What are you hoping to see out of it? Anything in particular?
I just like seeing behind the scenes. So for me, being able to see, how they're designed and what the backside of them look like, to see how the characters can move from spot to spot.
Yeah.
And like appear in a different place.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's go check in because our tour is in 10 minutes. So after we checked in, they sat us down at a table and we were given a receiver and a 3M mic, or just a standard corded mic, so that we can hear the tour director no matter where we go. And it's really nice because there's so many details, and if you want to stand behind for a little while and get some pictures and things in the zones that you're allowed to, then it's really important to make sure you can still hear. Okay, so our tour guide person, he's a Logan. You're amazing and funny, and I love you.
Logan, you're the best, man.
Just so much fun.
Love you already.
Sing-songing, all kinds of fun facts, very silly, very upbeat. I really would like to find him another time and do like an actual like VIP tour and just hang out and give me. He was like, I have all kinds of what did he say? I have all kinds of Universal trivia that will just like fall out of my mouth.
He's a piñata.
He's a piñata. That's what it was. He was a piñata of Universal trivia. I was like, just bring it on. Give it all to me. Give me all the info. Now we're just kind of following, because we have to go all the way to the back of the park for the 3 houses that we're going to be seeing. So we're just kind of moving. Yeah, we're following the leader. Wrong side. Wrong park. Wrapping up the end of it. He's actually still doing some like Q&A as we walk back to the front, but it's been so good.
Oh yeah.
What did you think?
I think this is up there.
What roll?
This rolled an 18. No.
Ooh.
No, this rolled a 17, but not for any fault of the program. More the fact that we've had individuals within the same group that have been like aggressively absorbing the time, and it just isn't as fun for that. But it still, this is like probably the second best thing around Halloween that's here.
Yeah.
With obviously the show being the top one.
I think that honestly, despite that kind of hogging, he's still done whatever he could to include everybody. He's been very lively, very fun, lots of information, like perfect for someone who's like a theme park nerd like myself. Just all the details, all the fun nuances, and I want to do a VIP tour with him now. I'm like, please give me all the nerdisms, all the background, all the information about theme parks. I'm just, I can't. And now I'm like, I'm gonna find a way.
Yeah, exactly.
We finally made it through the sea of thickness that is everyone trying to get prepared for Halloween Horror Nights for the second night over at Universal Studios. We decided to hop over to Islands, take advantage of our express pass after 4 o'clock. I'm going over here where there isn't to see. If you are an annual pass holder, some levels, you get express pass included after 4 p.m. So we came over to Islands of Adventure to have some snacks, have some drinks. We really need to hydrate. I'm so thirsty. And just maybe go on a few rides and kind of hang out. So
depending on weather.
Depending on weather.
Clouds in the sky.
There are some clouds coming in, so we'll have to see what happens.
Don't want to go through last night a second time.
But you know what's different? We don't need to stand in a line for a zone. We can pop in somewhere and chill and hang out because we're in absolutely no rush.
That's a very good point.
And you know, it's actually something we were talking about last night. I was actually getting down on myself for like not having more energy and just giving more to the vlog when we were in the park last night for Halloween Horror Nights. I was in so much pain. I've done something to my ankle so it hurts, and in addition to that, like, you have wet shoes and you're walking on them for a long time, like it does all kinds of things. It's not pretty. And I was getting really down on myself for not somehow finding a way to rally. And where are we going first?
Water.
And it was kind of sad, but we were sitting there talking about how, like, there's a lot of content creators and vloggers who go to parks and stuff. They're go, and they show you how to go and get the most out of everything you're doing. I'm over here trying to share with people that you need to go slower too, because you have to be able to slow down and relax and take care of your body. That's why last night at 11:30 we were like, if we push ourselves tonight,
we're not going to be able to do tomorrow.
We weren't going to be able to do today, and it was just too much, so we went back. We chose to rest.
It's something to think about because, yes, you're down here usually for a limited time. Yes, you watch, if you're like Steph, you watch a lot of vlogs that are content creators that do this all the time. And they are non-stop, power through. Look how many rides we can get in a day, and look how many challenging things we can
But they live here, so they can go home and they can respite and come back next week.
The idea being, like she said, if you're just here to be you and to be with your family, don't over push yourself, because the next day you're going to suffer for it.
Yeah,
and then you're going to get less.
You're going to feel miserable, and you're not going to get as much out of the day as you wanted. That's why, like, whenever I talk to anyone and I'm giving them planning advice, I'm always like, put in a rest day, build in rest time, you know, go in later the next day or something, build in rest time, because if you don't, you're going to wear yourself out and you can't enjoy it.
Yeah.
So on that note, we're going to go find where we want to hydrate, and we are going to move on and go find some fun for ourselves.
Absolutely.
I know it may seem kind of cheesy, but Skull Island is fun. I think the Kong animatronic is just like one of the coolest ones I've ever seen. Just really.
It definitely rolls a 15 for me. It's a lot of fun. It's not like intense by any means, and that said, kids would be terrified if they're wearing the 3D glasses, because there's a lot of stuff that comes, right?
I think Lorelai would be like...
Yeah, no, Lorelai would not be okay with that. But it's definitely a lot of fun, and I agree that that animatronic of Kong is
cool.
Oh, spot on.
It's so good. I know everyone has their grumpy days. I know that even cast members and team members can have grumpy days. But like, you're on vacation, you shouldn't be mean to a team member.
Agreed.
Or a cast member, whatever park you're at. But like, a PSA, I guess. Just don't, if you want to sit in a specific spot on an attraction, you can request it. They can say no.
Or they may hold you for a couple of cycles.
Or they may hold you so that you can fit into that spot. It just may take longer. But it's not okay to get grumpy and poopy and then just shove your way in anyway to force the situation to happen, because there is a human over there who's living their life, trying to do their job. And if you just shove in like, forget it, this is what I'm gonna do, you're being super disrespectful to this other person who's just trying to do their job. Like, they're literally just trying to do what they're supposed to be doing every day. And I don't.
It doesn't take much to be nice to people.
No.
It really doesn't.
It really doesn't.
And when you are nice to people, it does come back.
Yeah.
It is a karmic thing, you know? The hotel for a few days. I know the name of the gentleman who's in charge of the cleaning crew. Have talked with him multiple times.
Yeah.
And genuinely nice guy. And then, you know, randomly I'm like, oh, we need a pair of scissors. Apparently it's a thing to borrow a pair of scissors. And he was like, don't worry, I've got it. Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
That was so nice.
Because he knew me, he knew how nice I was, he knew I would find him again and return the scissors and all the rest. But it didn't take any effort on my part to be nice to him.
No, it didn't.
And it was returned when I suddenly realized I needed it. Didn't know I would need it. Didn't care. We try to be nice to people. That's the big key.
I also, you know what I really like?
They're doing their job.
They are doing their job. The other thing too is, it takes 30 seconds or less, if not like 10, to just be nice and ask someone about their day. Like, I can't tell you how often we're going through attractions. Forget just dining. I've talked about it a lot with dining. We'll be going through attractions. People scanning you in or counting you off or helping to load the attraction or whatever. If we can, and they're not actively talking with someone else, we're like, hey, how are you doing? How was your day? You know, are you doing okay today? And they usually kind of like, oh, it's good, thank you. And it's like, oh my gosh, someone didn't just treat me like I'm a robot standing here. I mean, it's another person, you know, just be kind. And what's great, it feels good. Because then you walk away, they're smiling and looking at you like, thank you so much, I hope you have a good day. Because you just acknowledge that they're standing there. It doesn't take much to do that. It just doesn't. Okay, my PSA is over. I'm done, I'm off my soapbox. All right, so yeah, we did Skull Island. I really also, this is another PSA, I really don't like it when people just go, I'm gonna smoke here anyway, and it's a non-smoking section. Anyhow, I hope that, I don't even know what I was going to say anymore. Okay, we are trying to figure out what we're going to do next. What do you want?
I'm not sure.
We have to ponder.
We have to ponder.
But the nice thing is,
getting a little bit noshy, but our reservations aren't until 7:30. We're both kind of sore and tired still. Like I'm sore and tired from yesterday. Maybe I'll hold stuff and let Stephanie ride some rides. She loves it.
I don't want to ride without you. Anyway, we're still trying to figure out what we're going to do. But the nice thing is because we don't have the kids with us, we're not going, okay, we need to eat, we need to entertain, we need to hydrate, we need to bathroom, we need to, it's just, so what do you want to do now? And it's really, it makes it so much more relaxing. I love seeing the kids' face, but it's so much more relaxing. All right, so we're going to figure out what we're going to do now.
I love kids, they're like veal. You know when they say they're so, oh, you've got a spare. Can I borrow one? You got a spare? No?
Can I sneak right through?
Excuse
Thank you
us.
so much. I thought if we came this way, we'd go around the line, but there's two lines. I would like to have a pumpkin pasty. I've actually never ordered anything in Honeydukes. I've been here enough times. I feel like I should have.
True.
Especially in the last like 2 years. I've probably been inside of Honeydukes like 4 or 5 times. So I'm like, I looked at Duke and I just started to come in the door and he was like, so we're gonna go into Honeydukes? I was like, yes.
I mean,
yes we are.
If you're gonna break the pattern, you might as well break the pattern.
So I'm gonna get a pumpkin pasty and try it. Although I was really distracted by, and tempted by, I should say, I was very tempted by the pumpkin cake because pumpkin.
That is her thing.
But I think I'm gonna go for the pasty. It's like 2 pumpkin pasties.
Do. Oh, that's what she says.
That is what she says. Woo, the line got long. These cute little pumpkin juice containers. I just love all these different containers up here, and I'm not a candy person really, but I still think they're really, really cute. Little chocolate frog bag. I've seen these out quite a bit. Are you a fan? Oh, I like the little dish. I mean, you can always get me probably with homewares because I'm like, oh, I'll find a way to use that. I'll put my keys in it, or I'll put, I don't know, some kind of knickknack in there or something. Maybe not these though. They're kind of cute. I don't know. What would you do with that? Would you get this? I have been tempted a few times by the Honeydukes bag, but I have not succumbed. Oh, these are cute. That could be a really fun little thing to take home and to even give someone as a gift, like maybe you have like a house sitter or something. Those are very cute. The chocolate frogs. Ooh, they have fudge flies. Okay, we've got our pumpkin pasty.
Yay. And a little something for dessert.
And the cauldron cake. We're actually going to save that. I think we're
Not
going to...
the cauldron cake.
We're going to save the
pumpkin
cauldron cake. Oh.
The cauldron cake looks like a cauldron. This is just the
Yes,
pumpkin.
okay, so here's the thing. I didn't pick the cauldron cake, even though you can take the cauldron home. I didn't take the cauldron cake because it actually, like, it's just chocolate cake with a whole bunch of buttercream on top. Every review that I've seen, and so I'm like,
Meh.
no, I'm not going to. But I've heard a lot of good things about the pumpkin cake, and I love anything pumpkin flavored. Give it to me all day, every day. So we got the pumpkin pasty to try now.
Yep.
And then we got the pumpkin cake, and it's so cute. Right now, we're gonna try the pumpkin pasty. How about you try it first? Actually,
I think I need another bite because I think I got all breading.
I think you did too. A lot of the filling is down towards the middle. I did get that bite. I will tell you what's nice. It's not overly sweet. It's like a lightly sweetened pumpkin pie filling.
Yeah.
I actually really like that.
That's pretty good.
Because it's not super sweet.
Yep.
I like a sweet treat, don't get me wrong, but if it's so sweet that I'm like,
yeah.
Now I need a tall glass of milk. That's too sweet for me. I want something that's nice.
This is the level of pumpkin pie, kind of filling flavor, that having the whipped cream on top sets it off perfectly and doesn't overblow it. That's really good. I'd probably give that
12? Maybe a 12?
Probably give that a 13.
Ooh, 13. Yeah, it's a good pick. That said, if I'm on Diagon Alley side, I'm gonna get ice cream. I really like the ice cream with Florian Fortescue's. It's awesome.
Totally understand.
We're gonna eat more.
Yep. And now we're gonna go eat more too.
Oh my God. I didn't say I was a pretty eater.
You're pretty everywhere else.
Except for my face?
No, except when you're eating.
All right, that was really tasty. That was nice. Nice little bite.
Yeah.
We are actually on our way over to Antojitos so that we can have some margaritas that are really, really good. House-made chips with just like the perfect amount of salt. A really nice house salsa, probably guacamole.
Oh yeah.
Their guacamole is so good. Made tableside, all the good things are in it.
Yep.
And you can customize it. So if you want more or less garlic, or maybe you don't do cilantro because it tastes like soap, totally what you can do.
Yep.
You can totally customize it, but I think we're gonna do that and just kind of relax the rest of the night.
Yep.
It's a little bit busy, a little too much, and because we have the flexibility, we're gonna go enjoy some good food and each other's company. We're gross. I'm so excited. I love the food. It's so good. The margaritas are so good. Don't go to Margaritaville for margaritas. Come to Antojitos. Way better. This little mini bus, which is a hub for amazing drinks, is also open and available. So if you want to come over here and just get a simplistic margarita or a little cocktail, might be a good option for you as well. But yep, it's right outside of Antojitos. Then you don't have to wait in line or go inside. I guess he really wanted some chips. He ordered these and did not tell me. My guess is it's a take on street corn, but I'll have to look it up. But it's like, look at all these chips. But I do love street corn. It is a take on street corn.
Yep. I thought it was actual street corn. I didn't realize it was done this way. So
Yeah, it's okay. We'll try it and we'll see if we like it. All right. Okay, you go first. Street corn is usually a corn on the cob. If you haven't had it, it's usually corn on the cob, and it's usually roasted and has, I forget the name of the cheese, I'm so sorry, but cheese sprinkled on top of like a sour cream kind of sauce with like some cilantro, sometimes some other spices, and it's really good. It's one of my favorite things, which I think is why he grabbed it. He's giving me the I love you so much nerdy smile.
Uh-oh. It's the end of the hour.
And now, margarita. Cheers. This salt wasn't on it the other day. Try it. It makes it all the difference. And I'm really care about salt on a margarita rim, that, it really does add to it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's good.
So I like the blood orange spicy margarita. It's not super spicy, but if you're spicy adverse, then go for the Cadillac, and maybe even substitute a mezcal. Then you get a spicy, or not. Then you get a smoky version.
Yep. I got the mezcal Cadillac margarita. Good stuff.
Ordered the enchiladas that came with mole sauce. That is what the dark sauce is. If you've ever had a mole, or if you have not, perhaps this mole sauce is very rich, cinnamon, hints of chocolate, very earthy, but very, very tasty. And then rice and beans on the side. I opted for the chile relleno, which is one of my favorites. I love a chile relleno. This is a poblano chili that is stuffed with sweet potatoes and raisins and cheese, and then there is a tomato sauce and a chile verde around the outside with a bed of rice underneath the chile relleno, and it looks delicious.
It's good. The beef is good. The mole is very good. It has an earthiness that really comes through. It's really, really nice. That really forefront of cinnamon that fades away real quick. Beef is soft. It's got a good bite to it. Really tasty. I would say for an enchiladas, this definitely rolls like a 15 for me. Really, really good. Always room for improvement, but yeah, very happy with this.
He was really nice, and he actually brought us a side of the mole sauce to taste before we ordered it. I'm actually going to try mine without it, but I stole the side because I liked it so much. I think I'm going to add it in with my chile relleno. Right? I mean, I don't want to waste it, you know. You don't want to waste it. No. Chili is cooked well. There's times when I've ordered a chili relleno before and you try to bite through it with your fork and it goes, and like you can't separate it. Very nice. Flavorful, soft, hint of like smoky warmth in the back of your throat. Very, very, very good. This had raisins in it. I don't usually like raisins in my food. I thought it was an interesting thing to try, but I love it. Stuffed with beef, tomato, sweet potato, and raisins. Definitely, yeah, it's really, really good. And now I'm gonna add that mole sauce to it. It's just gonna kick it up a notch. As it stands, I would say this probably rolls probably a 15. I think it's flavorful. I like the different plays on flavor. It's a really good chile relleno. I was just gonna eat, but I took a second bite with the mole sauce. Sets it off. It's a whole other thing. That's good.
What is it roll now?
With the mole sauce,
yep.
Like an 18. It's so good. It's so good. Cheers. Cheers to good mole, great margaritas, and fantastic company.
Craziness that I put up with every day. It's wonderful.
Thanks for hanging out with us for some shenanigans and lots
craziness.
of PSAs, I understand. But
yeah, today was a PSA day.
it was a PSA day.
Happens on a Saturday though, because it gets busier.
Oh my gosh, it was lovely on Wednesday.
Yeah.
There was nobody.
So you told me.
So good. That was a time to ride rides. We're gonna go to bed now.
Yes.
Anyway, we thank you so much for being around. If you liked hanging out with us, please click the like so that we know. Hit subscribe if you want to see any other things or hang out with us some more.
Yes, indeed.
I'll apologize in advance if that's what you decide to do.
You're gonna have to put up with us if you do that.
I know. But it was so nice to have you around. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us. We hope you guys have a lovely night. Cheers until next time.